Hey, this is Matt Steininger with the Longmont Observer, and I am joined today with Jordan Metzler. Metzler. The L's in the wrong spot.
No worries.
And we are here at Verve, where you do workout stuff. What kind of workout stuff do you do?
We do a little bit of everything. We do different forms of yoga, Pilates, this really great form of exercise that not a lot of people know about called eccentrics.
You know, I was going to ask you about that. It's trademarked.
Yes.
So it's a unique word. It's not like it's like your special thing. No one can call it that.
Yes, so it is a trademarked word, and the practice itself was developed in Canada by an ex-dancer. So they train other instructors and they hold workshops and offer classes. And we're trying to bring that more to the Longmont community because it's not very well known.
Awesome. So how long have you guys been here?
We've been here since 2015, but we're kind of hidden just right off the main road.
Yeah, you're near 300 Suns.
Yes.
Which, being a guy, I know about 300. And why Longmont? Why did you choose to settle here?
There's just so much happening in Longmont right now. It's a big arts community. They support health and wellness, and it just seemed like a great place to continue to support that. We have a lot to offer, and we're happy to share that with everyone here.
Well, you got a great space. Let's check out the space.
All right.
All right. So now we've got Macie with us as well. She's going to be working out too. So let's check out this space. What do we got going over here in this corner?
All right. So we like to make sure that you are super prepared for your classes. So we make sure to keep some extra mats if you don't have your own. And then, of course, if people do have their own mats, they're free to bring them as well. Comfort, right? And then
that's my camera bag.
Yes. And we have a little sitting area too. We like the community piece of our studio, and so we like to have a place for people to come sit down and chat before and after class. Make sure they don't have to do the one-legged hop taking off their shoes when they get here. So we like to give it that homey feel when we have people come in. Obviously storage for your shoes, belongings, everything else. We're obviously doing a great job using that already. This is the front desk area. This is where we'll ask you to sign your life away before you take any classes. Make sure you don't get hurt. And we also sometimes we keep other advertising business cards up at the front too, because we like to support our friends in the community as well. From here, shameless plug, we have a low back pain seminar coming up next Saturday, October 20th at 11 a.m. And it's going to be a really great workshop. We have someone that specializes in mobility and massage work that's going to come in and kind of give us the rundown on why and how back pain happens and what we can do to prevent it. And if we already have it, what to do to fix it. So we're really excited to have them come in and teach this workshop for us. We love to give our clients some new tools to put in their back pocket so they can come to class and then they can use these wellness techniques to have a better outlook and a better, healthier way of living. Let's see. Our mirrors. Love or hate depends on.
Look at me!
And then we like to stock ourselves up with some props. So whatever you need here for your comfort, to make things a little more challenging, to make things more accessible to you. And really props are such an underrated thing in the fitness world. And we'll get to some fun with that a little bit later. And then over here we have our bars. We host Eccentrics Bar, which is a little different than traditional bar fitness. It's a little bit more gentle on the body, but just as effective. And we like to think it's a little bit more true to form to traditional ballet versus the strict fitness aspect of it. So you get a little bit of both. It's great for people that have always wanted to take dance and never got to do it and think that they might have missed the boat, but they haven't. So we have our bars here. And then finally, through this secret door back here, we have our private lesson kind of storage room, but we also do private lessons. We do bodywork sessions. Anybody that comes in for private work and wants a little bit more of a homey feel, we do have this back space as well. So you're not swimming in a room of 1,200 square feet. And then of course we do have another little place to sit and chat, which I think is really important, just to have places to sit down and to feel at home and to feel comfortable here. And that's pretty much the bulk of it. The rest of it's the bathroom.
All right, well, let's work out.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you have some programs that are specific for mothers. What are
Yes. So we have different programs for, we like to say moms, dads, and caregivers. With the times changing and whoever's taking care of a little one, we do have programs for all of the above where they can actually bring their little ones with them to class. And we have a stroller strength class that happens twice a week with our instructor, Amy, and that's going to be more of a strength and HIIT class, if you will, where kiddos stay in the stroller during the bulk of the exercises. We keep them engaged with songs and little peekaboo while you're doing push-ups and things like that. And then at the end, it's more of a social time where mom's cooling down and you can bring little one out of the stroller and they can connect with other people. We also have a mom and baby yoga where we have a yoga class specifically designed for moms with kiddos that are cleared newborn, so the doctor says it's okay for them to be out in public and around other people. And they can just kind of crawl around, they can move with their moms if they want. Sometimes moms like to bring the little one into the yoga practice with them, and we encourage that if it feels good and comfortable for them. So we try to make movement accessible and inspiring for everyone, whether you've got a little one in tow or you're recovering from an injury. So we really enjoy having those little ones rolling around in here.
All right, well, let's go over some couple of exercises for Macie.
Excellent. So
she's a mom, she can do those.
Yes. So for Macie, I'm going to have you come to a seated position and you can face the camera if you'd like. And for you specifically, you're a hardworking mom, you've got kiddos, so we're going to really focus on just relaxing all of those tense points for you and just kind of giving you a little refresh. So I just want you to take a breath or two here. You can close the eyes if it feels good. Excellent. And you can go ahead and flutter the eyes open. And you're going to extend your right palm out to a 45-degree angle and really flex the palm here. And you're going to lean your head away from that stretch. So you're just going to get a nice little stretch in through the neck here. You're going to find out real quick where all that stress goes. And then from here, keep that stretch. Turn your nose down toward your shoulder. And now start to draw some circles with the tip of your nose. Excellent. Maybe take 2 or 3 in one direction, and then go ahead and reverse those circles. How's that feeling so far?
I'm definitely feeling the stretch.
Excellent. Go ahead and come back up to center. Take that palm, flip it up to the ceiling, reach up. And then on your exhale, keep that right hip down and just take a side stretch. Excellent. You can reach that arm as far as it'll go here. Excellent. Coming back up to center. And now take that same arm, reach it across to your opposite knee. Take a deep breath in, get nice and tall. And exhale, unwind and twist the shoulders toward the side wall. And this is just as much as your body will let you do here. You're just unwinding those back muscles. We hit the neck and shoulder a little bit and the side body as well. Go ahead and come back to center. We'll do the other side. So extend that left palm out, lean the head away. I'm all about balance in the body. We can't just do one side here. Turn your nose away. And then start to draw those circles once again. Maybe 2 or 3 in one direction, and then 2 or 3 in the other direction. Excellent. This is a great one to do at your desk, too, while you're waiting in traffic. Excellent. Bring your head back to center. Flip that palm, reach it up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, take a big side stretch over. Excellent. Take an inhale, bring it back up. Take the arm across to the opposite knee. And exhale, twist. Excellent. You can just press that other hand back. Excellent. This should be a pretty comfortable stretch for you here. Nothing too crazy. And go ahead and come back. Now I'm going to have you come onto your belly. And it doesn't matter which way you face. I'm going to come to you here. Perfect. And I'm going to have you, so I'm going to put these blocks up on their highest height. And you're going to put them underneath the shoulders. So it's going to feel a little funny. You're going to put them right underneath your shoulders. Arms are going to drape out to the sides. And we're just going to do a nice little chest release here. So you're going to reach the arms out and just drop your head in. You can relax your toes and really get heavy, really sink in. Are you sinking in or are you holding? There you go. How is that feeling?
It's great.
Yes, this one is super nice. This is the equivalent to a passive door frame stretch if you've ever opened up the chest and really stretched out the pecs and the shoulders with minimal engagement from the back because as you're nice and supported. So this is a great one too. This gives you a nice release in the back of your neck, as well as opening up the chest and shoulders, which causes a lot of punching forward and tightness in through the chest, which causes postural issues down the road. Excellent. I'll have you come back up from this, and you'll just push back onto the heels and come into a child's pose position. Yeah, so you'll just come straight back onto the heels. Knees can separate a little bit, and then you'll walk the upper body forward. Forehead comes to the mat. And this should be a nice relaxing position for you as well. If you're feeling like your head isn't touching the floor, then you can grab your block and kind of bridge the gap, bring the floor a little bit closer to you. But it looks like you're doing great here. How's that feeling?
It's good.
Excellent. And we'll go ahead and come all the way up into a tabletop. This will be our last little thing here. Just keeping the belly nice and lifted. And on your inhale, you're going to drop your belly button reach to the crown of the head. And on your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Maybe take a couple more just on your own breath count here. And one more. Excellent. Perfect. How are you feeling?
So much more relaxed.
Yeah. Excellent. We'll see if Matt says the same thing.
Welcome to Workouts with Koricon.
Woohoo! I love it.
All right, what are we going to do for guys with bad knees, bad backs, and are really big?
And are really big. Okay, so for your knees, I want you to really work on stabilization. So that is going to be stabilizing your knees through the quads, the IT bands, only if they're not firing, and then the glutes and hamstrings. So the first thing I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you turn to the side. We're going to come into a chair pose. So you're going to bring your big toes together. You're going to pull your low belly in, and you're going to reach the arms up and sit down in an imaginary chair. Excellent. I'm going to turn around here, make sure that everything is looking good, and really reach those arms, drop the shoulders away from the ears. And you want to make sure that you're not arching the back. Excellent. So keep pulling the belly in, maybe sink in a little bit deeper if it feels okay. Nothing should feel sharp, maybe just a little achy with the work, which is okay. Are you breathing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. No one passing out on me here. Excellent. And go ahead and come all the way back up to stand. You can shake the legs out. How'd that feel?
I got a little bit of sharp pain when I went down, but I just came back.
Okay, perfect. No worries, and you can always communicate that at any time. And that could be, not a doctor, but it could be a pull from your quad muscle. So if your quads are tight, which we'll hit those two in a second here. So what I'm going to have you do from here is I'm going to actually have you come down into a tabletop position. And we're going to do kind of what we had Macie do here. So you're going to come and make sure that the shoulders are right on top of the wrists, the hips are right on top of the knees. Excellent. And you're going to take just a few little cat-cows. So same thing, inhale, belly button drops. And exhale, press the floor away, let the head go. Maybe do 2 more of those. Excellent. Make sure you're using the breath here. Breath is so important with movement. One more time. Excellent. And last one here. Now you're going to come back to center. Core engagement is key, especially since you've got back problems like you said. So before you do anything else, make sure that your low belly is firing. And then I'm going to have you take your left leg out straight behind you. Now let me know if this doesn't feel wonderful on the knees. We can always cushion it with a blanket.
That does not feel good.
It does not feel good, so let's go ahead and put a blanket underneath there. And just see if this makes a difference, and we can really cushion it up if we need to. It's the beauty of the props. How's that feeling? A little bit better? Perfect, yeah. So anytime with sensitive knees, low back, anytime you have sensitive knees, putting a blanket underneath will definitely help. Now, pull your belly in and rotate your hip down, your left hip. Perfect. Is your belly pulling in? Are you feeling your low back?
Yeah.
Okay, so drop the leg just a little bit. Just a little bit. You're still wanting to keep it nice and straight, but you want to feel the belly lift. That'll protect the back. Excellent. Make sure you're still breathing, and then go ahead and put the knee down. And then we'll switch to the other side. Once again, balance is key here. So belly pulls in, start low, see how that feels. Make sure that you're feeling the belly more than the back. You'll almost want to feel like you're rounding through the low back just a little bit, just for protection purposes, and you're really going to press the floor away with the palms. Excellent. Are you breathing? Okay. When you get really quiet, it always makes me wonder. Alright, go ahead and bring the knee back down. So, to make sure that everything is nice and released, I'm going to have you grab the blanket and you're going to put it behind your knees now. So, you're going to come off the blanket and you're going to, if you need to fold it up maybe one more time, just go in, and then you're just going to stick it right in the creases of your knees. And we're going to create a little extra space. Sometimes that sharp bend is too much for the knees here, and then I'm going to have you separate the knees just to take the pressure off of direct onto the bone, and then come into that same child's pose position that Macie came into. Excellent. And so your head does not reach the ground, which is okay. And especially when you're lifting the hinge of the knees a little bit, that makes it tricky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this block right underneath your forehead. See if it reaches here. Perfect. That way you're not straining your neck. There's no reason to create more damage as you're trying to release any tightness or strain here. How are you feeling in this position?
Good, actually.
Good. Excellent. That is what I like to hear. And you can always tell me if you don't feel wonderful, and I'm happy to adjust things for you. Excellent. So we're going to do one more thing here. So go ahead and come up. You can remove that blanket out from underneath the knees, and we can move the block out of your way, and you're going to flip over onto your back. And this is going to be a nice thing. We've done a lot of muscling things for you already, which is a good thing. It's always good to strengthen no matter where your body's at. You're going to lay. Oh, yes, I love it. That better make it into the final cut here. And you're going to bend your knees. And you're going to take this block and put it underneath your hips. So on its flattest side. So you're going to lift the hips up, and you're going to put it right where your jeans pockets would be. So you want the low back to float. And then what I want you to do from here is just lift the legs up to the ceiling. It should be very passive. So you're not, both legs up.
Ooh.
Yes. How are you feeling here?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Okay, perfect. So what we're doing right now is we're giving you a nice quick fix release, and this is one of my favorite things to do with the yoga block. So what we're doing is alleviating pressure from the low back. And what this is going to do is concentrate the blood flow to those muscles, which helps promote healing. And it also is a great way to relax at the end of the day. Do it 2 minutes before bedtime, and you'll have a nice relaxed back for bed. So I'll just have you hold this here for a few more breaths, just so you can kind of get the idea of how everything is feeling. You shouldn't be straining your muscles too hard or anything. It should just be nice and stacked. Excellent. Now, to come out, this is the important part here. Go ahead and hug your knees in towards your chest. Excellent. Place your feet back down on your mat. And then very mindfully lift the hips. Perfect. I always see people yank it out from underneath them, and it's not pleasant to watch. How does your low back feel?
Good.
Good? Excellent. Yeah. A little quick fix. Like I said, it's not a cure. Cure is going to be a little bit more of what's causing the back pain, but that's just a great way for you to do a little quick fix when you're feeling extra tight in the low back area.
Awesome.
All right. How are you feeling overall? Oh.
Okay, so you were telling me off camera that you have first class free.
Yes, we want everybody to come in and try a class, see if they love it. And if they do, we do a 2-week for $25 unlimited pass for new people, so they can come and try everything we offer, because it's tough to get it in all in one class.
And all of that stuff is on your website, vervemovementstudio.com.
Yes.
And they are also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, which I will have links to all of this stuff in the description below, so you can check that out. But what's your schedule this month? I know you got a few things that we were talking about, the lower back workshop on the 20th.
Yes, we have the low back pain workshop coming up on October 20th. It's from 11 to 2. And we have links to all of the signups on our website, and we also have all of the event links on Facebook. And then from there we have a Kick Your Sugar Habit workshop the Saturday after, so the 27th, and that's going to be from 12 to 1, and it's going to be just $5, and that we're going to go through why sugar is so addictive and simple practices, to combat those sugar cravings and what you can do instead. And then finally, we're super excited to host our first ever Intro to Eccentrics workshop, and one of our level 4 eccentrics instructors is going to be taking you through the whys and the hows, what to expect when you come to your first class. And that price is just going to be a $10 drop-in for that workshop. And then we're going to give you 2 free classes afterwards. So that way you can try out your new skills.
Nice. Well, thank you for joining me on this and putting me in weird positions. I appreciate it. Thank you for working out with Koricon. And this is Matt Steininger with the Longmont Observer, and we will see you guys next time.